The world can't stop talking about Gérard Depardieu. James Creedon tells me that, and he's here with Media Watch.
Evening, Mark. And indeed, it's gone on now for about... It's been December. This started in December. It's now the new year. And we're still talking about Gérard Depardieu and his new passport. He now has it. So there was all anticipation up to this point.
This began with him trying to change his residence from France to Belgium to avoid tax, wasn't it?
Via Mordovia. And here he is actually getting the ceremonial dress on. And the ceremonial pair of boots, very important. And then this was Saturday evening when he met Vladimir, very passionate embrace there. And a little gossip over dinner, I'm sure lots of positive things said about François Hollande. Not. So there you go. That was that was Gérard's big Russian weekend.
So he's massive, isn't he?
He is.
Huge man.
I wonder, did they have those ceremonial tunics in all sizes? Now, I'll show you online what's been said here, because those pictures made the front page of the Financial Times in Europe today, the front page of the Wall Street Journal. So this has gone global, as they say. This is the Courrier International magazine in France, which translates material from around the world's press. That's Ukraine saying, boycott Depardieu. Now that boycott Depardieu, those are the words of a far-right politician in Ukraine. But even moderate politicians are calling him greedy and saying he supports a dictator. I think that's the Ukrainian dislike for Putin.
Is the dictator money? Oh no, it's Vladimir Putin.
It's Vladimir.
Okay.
I think not all in Ukraine would be a fan. But this then is also from Courrier International, a little montage editing together of the Asterix version of Depardieu turned into Depardievsky or something along those lines. And this is from Le Soir de Bruxelles, a Belgian paper, because of course he was expected to take up residency there. He might still do, although the Belgians don't like this whole Russian escapade. He was told by officials that his chances of Belgian residency might now be in jeopardy. So that's a reference to the mannequin piss.
I was going to say, that's the Belgian boy, isn't it, who's peeing, as it were. So there we go.
Exactly. On François.
Depardieu doing that on François Hollande. There we go. Which I think some people might find funny. But
that's it. Now, just one opinion piece in the Times of London. This one I thought was pretty interesting. Agnès Poirier, known to many here at France 24, she writes, London-based and Paris-based journalist. Gérard's Russian green card makes a mockery of France, she said. She said he has ridiculed 60 million French people with his love letter to Putin, his love letter to Russia, talking about what a great democracy it is. Hollande failed. She's also critical of François Hollande, saying he failed lamentably to realise the importance of this affair. Sarkozy wouldn't have let him leave. He would have invited him to the Élysée Palace and he would have ironed out this problem. So she's critical of Hollande as well. She said this is bad for Depardieu, it's bad for Hollande, it's bad for France. It's a massive French farce with all sorts of people like Brigitte Bardot getting involved, and indeed Catherine Deneuve. Queen Catherine Deneuve, even she entered the fray, said Agnès Poirier. So she's not impressed at all at this drama.
You are certainly dropping the names tonight. Gérard Depardieu, Catherine Deneuve and Brigitte Bardot.
They all had their public word to say on this. It really, I think farce is the only word for it.
Tell us more about Bardot.
All right, Brigitte. She said last week on Friday, there she is, Brigitte Bardot, better known nowadays for her role as an animal rights activist and a sometimes supporter of the Front National, the far-right party here in France. So she's become a bit less glamorous for those reasons, perhaps. Two elephants, right? Here they are. Now, no, that's not an elephant. That's a... Let me find you the elephants.
Call them an elephant, but
there you go. Now, that's Baby and Nepal. Now, they were due to be put down in a zoo in Lyon. She had, with her Animal Rights Association, tried to defend those animals. When that didn't work out, she said, I too am going to leave for Russia. Now, Daniel Cohn-Bendit, who is a Franco-German MEP, he said that she should head off to Russia. That'd be fine if she went to Russia, as she was threatening to do. And she could stay in Siberia every winter, for that matter. And why not stay in a concentration camp or a prison while she's at it? Now, she hit back today. That's not her, that's the elephants. She said, I've been dragged through mud for 60 years. All I did was express the fact that I no longer recognise the country that I'm living in, and I'm being called a crazy old woman, hysterical, etc. What has he ever done to help animals, even though he's in the Green Party? So it's become this big public spat. That's a sideshow to the Depardieu thing as part of the broader French farce.
Okay, the new French sport, national sport, washing your dirty laundry in public.
That's it. That's it.
And they do it so well. France, there we go. It's a great place to be. James, thank you very much indeed. James Creedon with
Mark.
Media Watch. Everyone a gem.